Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. And in this video, we're going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead Season 11, and we're going to be doing a Q&A video after Episode 10, and talking about will AMC, now that the Andrew Lincoln rumored and leaked photos have been going around of him in the US, will AMC have no choice but to announce this?
You think she was kidnapped by the government or something?
Our only hope is for me to expose them myself.
I want you to be a part of it.
Something happened. And they clearly have a reason for suppressing the truth.
Okay guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. This video we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 11, and we're going to be getting into some discussion topics and Q&A questions from you guys for today. So, it's been a couple days since Episode 10 is released. Kind of wanted to, give it a few days before we discuss some of your guys' kind of thoughts and questions and fan reactions and all that good stuff. But I guess we'll kind of get started for today with two discussion topics. So we'll get started with two topics. The first one is Negan'S. So, Negan in The Walking Dead Season 11, I wanted to discuss this one a little bit because we do have, obviously, kind of a few more episodes here before we actually are going to see the character, at least if you ask me. I think Negan is only going to be arriving probably either episode 12 or episode 13, but more than likely I'm thinking 13. So what exactly we're going to get to see with Negan's character? And I kind of brought it up in yesterday's video, but I wanted to elaborate on it a little bit. Negan's character and where exactly he's going to go. Obviously, it's going to be very interesting because we can clearly tell from the trailer, and I mean, again, it is very hard because we do not know exactly 100% exactly how it's going to go, but it does appear that he's going to be actually having a group of his own. Now, in terms of, him being a leader or whatever, that's really hard to tell, but it does seem like he may run into some people that he may kind of help, right? So, I don't know if we're going to be getting anything along the lines of, like, Negan lives in this or something, if we're really going to start getting into stuff like that, or if we're, just going to kind of have some TV original stuff. But if I had to bet, I would say it's probably just going to be original stuff, because I think that Negan Lives and the comics of Negan Lives, well, the comic, because they never continued it, I think will be the Jeffrey Dean Morgan spinoff that they've been, kind of talking about there after The Walking Dead. I think it'll be probably safe for that, because obviously we know right now, that's kind of a thought right now, is that they are going to be doing a Negan spinoff after Walking Dead ends, which again, we'll see, we'll see if that happens, but obviously they're talking about it, so it's definitely in the works for sure. So, I think that his new group and the new characters that we see in the trailers, I think it's just going to be a lot of TV original stuff. I don't think it's going to be anything from Negan Lives, and as you guys know, I think he will run into Leah, which I think is going to be pretty interesting once we do see that. Now, the next topic I wanted to jump into as well, too, this one is something that I have heard people kind of talk about recently, is obviously the news about Andrew Lincoln a few days ago, and he being in the final episode of The Walking Dead being very, very likely at this point. And a lot of people are, noticing that obviously it's time for episode 24 to film. And, well, let's just say Andrew Lincoln obviously being around and all that kind of stuff really adds to the evidence that he's going to be in the episode, which, he definitely should be. And like I said, and I made the video a couple days ago, I still can't even believe that the man is in the U.S. I mean, that is just so cool to see. I really think that they're confirming it this time. But the truth is, and the question is it going to be confirmed? Is AMC going to come out and confirm this? Because it definitely could be a lot, kind of like the, the Andrew Lincoln type of, situation where it's like, when Andrew Lincoln was rumored to be leaving the show, AMC had to come out and say it, after a while, because there were so many fans talking about it and, catching them in the lie almost, if you will. And is it going to be the same thing about Andrew Lincoln returning? Because already he's been there for a couple days and fans are already picking up on him being there. It's all over the internet. Andrew Lincoln is, obviously in the U.S. He's hanging out with Norman Reedus. He's doing all this stuff. So now a lot of people kind of, spreading that all over the internet. So now the question is, will AMC actually come out and say it? Will they promote this as Andrew Lincoln's return in episode 24? I would say that if this goes on for another month, I think they will come out and say something. I don't think they're going to say something right away, but this is technically a spoiler that he is in the series finale. It is almost a spoiler because, yeah, it's not something that we would have known unless we saw those pictures, right? So, yeah, definitely, would AMC come out and confirm something like this? I don't think they want to. I think they wanted to surprise us. But the sad thing is about Andrew Lincoln being there, the second he's in the US, hell, it took less than 24 hours for a fan to get a picture, and that crap just exploded all over the internet, right? So Andrew Lincoln's that famous. You can't hide it, and that's kind of, what obviously made it leak. So give it another month, I could see AMC actually potentially acknowledging this and, confirming that he returns in the final season. So we'll see, though. We'll see how they do, and we'll see, how they acknowledge this, if they do. But, yeah, that's that. So anyway, let's get into some of your Q&A comments and questions for this Q&A for The Walking Dead. First one for today comes from Brian Akeem, who says that he notices in the episode that we do see Pamela and it seems like a few others potentially paying off some of the residents that noticed all the chaos in episode 10 in the party to potentially keep quiet about it. And he also noticed that Yumiko also was forced to sign something in the episode. And basically he's asking, what does any of this mean? What does this, exactly contain to? And are they trying to get some of the people that experienced the kind of, chaos at the party to maybe keep quiet about this whole thing? So, yeah, that's definitely likely. Also because Pamela knows that there's 1,000 more like this guy, like this Tyler guy. So she could maybe want things to kind of, stay quiet and obviously keep it just among the people that were there and stuff. I could see her doing that. She kind of does seem like that kind of person, And Yumiko, I did pick up on that Yumiko was forced to sign something. I do remember that in the episode. So again, that could be something to do with like, okay, we're going to keep secrets and this and that. And this, the Commonwealth is very like, oh, there's so much stuff under wraps. I mean, hell, look at Lance, for example. That guy has mysteries all over the freaking joint. Like, honestly, every time I look at Lance, I'm like, yeah, this guy has like 50,000 secrets that he's keeping, You think Gimple keeps secrets. Take a look at Lance, right? You can tell, like, he even tells Carol in the promo for episode 11, he's like, Pamela runs things around here, but I know what really goes on around here, which I still wonder what that line means. But yeah, I do think that they're trying to keep, some of the people quiet. And yeah, Yumiko, signing stuff, I think it's all part of kind of trying to keep things under wraps, which, yeah, I think obviously some point this season we're going to see, some of the kind of a little bit more like the riots in the Commonwealth, some of the folks, going against Pamela and what she's doing. And obviously, as we know, Magna's kind of a suspect of that, right? So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, they're definitely setting something up there for sure. Next one comes from Hansa Williams. He says that the episode was really good, episode 10. However, episode 9 was a little bit better. So, yes, and I do agree with that. I absolutely do agree. Like, after a few days of, kind of sitting on the episode and kind of, thinking about episode 10, I have watched it a few times now as well, too. Like I said, I think episode 10 is actually still a 10 out of 10. I think both of these episodes have been straight up amazing. But I do think that episode 9 has a little bit more in terms of fight scenes, interactions, music, epic moments, death scenes. Episode 9 just has a little bit more to it. But episode 10 was a fantastic episode too. We got introduced to the Commonwealth. We really got a new, like, fresh vibe for the show that I really enjoyed. And I think it was a really well done episode. So hopefully they keep this going for episode 11, because honestly, so far, yeah, exactly. So far, so good. This half season has been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it a lot. So, and then the last one comes from Emmanuel. Again, sorry if I have mispronounced your name, but yeah, I do apologize for that. But Emmanuel goes into, they think that Stephanie, the fake Stephanie, or I guess maybe the real Stephanie now, is going to die in episode 11. So, yeah, now that's another thing I wanted to acknowledge too, because they mentioned the real Stephanie as Max, right? So, in that case, it's kind of like, okay, so is fake Stephanie really Stephanie? So was that never fake Stephanie? Like, that is one thing I'm kind of, thrown off by a little bit now, because it feels like if we would have gotten the real Stephanie reveal, we would have gotten it by now, or at least by episode 11 at the latest. But man, if that's still, like, if fake Stephanie is truly fake Stephanie, good lord, they're dragging that out. I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, but that is one flaw I will give it. Like, I liked the fake Stephanie thing as a throw-off for one episode, or like, 2 episodes. But after a bit, like, you want to get to the point a little bit. And I feel like the fake Stephanie thing, like, unless that is real Stephanie, which I'm beginning to think it is, yeah, because I don't know what they're doing, man. The whole, like, who's real Stephanie, this whole thing, it's just weird. But, yeah, do I think that the Stephanie that's gone missing in the trailer is going to die in episode 11? It could be episode 11, or they could reveal her dead in another episode. But either way, I don't think she's coming back alive. I do agree about that. So, yeah, which that's going to be nuts to see Eugene's reaction. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be crazy. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. What are your thoughts on episode 10? Yeah, I do agree with some of you guys that I think, yeah, episode 9 was a little bit better, but episode 10 was still a very, 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 very great episode. Definitely a new vibe to The Walking Dead, right? So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click subscribe and tune up to some of the videos for The Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Video System, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!